Guys are better at hunting and fighting and stuff like that. It's just the natural order of things.
There was this post I came across that talked about the new Avatar Last Airbender live action, them talking about toning down the sexism in the show, and I was like, why? That post riled me up, because I was like, why? You know, the whole point of Sokka, and the reason why Sokka is such an important character in Avatar The Last Airbender, it's because he's like the normal person. He has no bending abilities. He's just normal, you know? And in a team of people who are pretty gifted benders, not just regular benders, pretty gifted benders, there's a way you're supposed to stand out, you know? There's a way you're supposed to show off, you know? There's a way we're supposed to see you, or we need to see you standing in your own element, shining in your own element. And the one thing that makes Sokka shine is the aspect of his ability to make jokes and fun out of any kind of situation. And he's usually not as in very, very happy about it. He's just sarcastic about so many things. And him being misogynistic, because he really was, made sense, because that's how he was brought up.
Who are you? Where are the men who ambushed us?
There were no men. We ambushed you. Now tell us, who are you and what are you doing here?
He was brought up in an environment where men used to do certain things. They lead, they protect, they hunt, they fight. That is what he knows men are supposed to do. He knows that women are nurturers, they take care of people, they do the housework, they do whatever is necessary. You know, they raise children on and all that. So him coming out of into the world and meeting other people and meeting other cultures, and also getting to experience his sister being one of the strongest waterbenders ever, was also a change of pace for him. He also came across other pretty amazing women who were really strong. And there's this thing that the Honest Trailer guys say. I really like watching Honest Trailers if I really need a good laugh. If you have never heard about them, please go look for Cinmesins Honest Trailers. They will keep you laughing from the beginning to the end. They break down movies in a short form version, and it's mostly sarcasm throughout, either a movie or a TV show. So getting back to my point, the guy who voices the videos says,
Sokka, a men's rights activist,
Guys are better at hunting and fighting and stuff like that. It's just the natural order of things.
who over the course of the series has the misogyny literally beaten out of him.
because he gets to meet strong women. He gets to meet strong women such as Toph, Katara. He sees his sister bloom, as I said. He meets Suki. Suki is a warrior herself. She protects her village. She ends up even protecting Fire Lord Zuko at some point. He gets to meet the chick that turns into the moon, Yue, who literally sacrificed her life so that the moon can get life. She didn't have to fight. Her sacrifice in itself was very, very powerful and strong of a statement to just show Sokka that women are not just supposed to do a certain kind of work, you know. And that is strength in itself. He got to meet Toph, the strongest, most amazing, confident person in the whole entire world. I think it's Toph. He got to experience that as well. So him getting to learn all that is very important, because in life we get to learn. If I am brought up in a certain environment, I will always base my thoughts and expectations, feelings on what I have learned in that environment. Once I get to move from that environment to another environment that is completely foreign, I'll have to unlearn a lot of things that may not be right, or I can even take the values that I've learned from my environment to another environment as well. And that is what growth is. So if you take away the aspect of him getting to learn that, you take away the aspect of him getting to grow as a character. Because as I said, Sokka is pretty normal. Sokka is pretty normal. He doesn't he fights, yes, but he's not as good as a fighter as someone who is like Jet. Jet is not a bender, but Jet was a very powerful fighter. Even if we didn't see a whole lot of him, the little we saw, we could tell that he was very gifted in the aspect of fighting. Suki also, she wasn't a bender, but she was really good at fighting. The chick that blocks Chi, she was very powerful as well. Sokka was pretty normal. Even in his fighting, it wasn't like extraordinary that you would watch his fights all over again. So him growing from that fact is very important, and also seeing him move from just a regular boy to an actual leader and a planner, because anytime the team was planning, he was in the forefront of the aspect of planning. He was in the forefront of inventing so many things that the team needed to win the war. So as much as I am very hyped about this live action, from the trailers they feel very promising. If you take certain elements from the characters, it's just stupid and annoying. And I know that they're trying to do this because they don't want to offend people. If you're creating art, even me with this video, not everyone is going to like this video. Let's say, for example, I was pretty famous. If I put out something, there are people who are going to like it and there are people who are going to hate it. That's just life. So you can't say you risk offending people and then fail to tell a good story. It would not make sense. If you're making a story, if you're doing something, whatever it is, even breathing, if you take a chance in doing something, be prepared to offend people. That's something that is supposed to be known as someone who's creating, especially art, entertainment, and all these things. You have to know that you're going to offend people, whether you like it or not. Even when you walk in the straightest line, you are going to offend people. You are going to offend people. So them taking that aspect from Sokka is legit and a zero for me, because you will take a lot of what makes Sokka, and that will dull the movie. That will dull the show, just as the movie dulled Sokka, you know. So yeah, I just thought I would talk about it because it really annoyed me. Although I'm still working on the character breakdowns, I have already done Zuko, so I'm going to do Sokka'S, Katara's, Toph. The last one will be Aang. And yeah, so let's wait and see. Let's continue seeing what they're going to put out, because this coming month, February, is their heavy promotional month. So anyway, stay tuned for more news on Avatar: The Last Airbender. I will keep you guys informed. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.